it's time once again for another edition of Mythology versus Reality, where we pick the mythological mascots to take on each other instead of the actual players on the field. It's how I choose to lose my money. And it's the NHL playoffs, Eastern Conference first round. Let's go. We got a Battle of the Sunshine State with the Florida Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, we've had this matchup before, and it went a certain way with the Lightning absolutely eviscerating the Cats. But I feel very strongly that the Panthers have learned their lesson and potentially will find cover and just wait out the storm. So maybe in a very long series, we can see a Panther taking out some Lightning just by simply waiting it out. We're going to go Panthers on this one. Next up, we have the Bruins and the Maple Leafs, and we have a bunch of leaves just kind of flying around and whatnot. And since bears tend to live in woodsy areas, I don't think they're scared off by a bunch of leaves. Unless they happen to be giant, super-duper sized leaves, which I don't really think is coming out of Toronto. So we're going to go with the Bruins on this one. I feel like the Bears can figure out their way around a few stinking leaves. We got the Hurricanes taking on the Islanders, and I know it's an interesting matchup because if Islanders are ready for anything, it's crap coming off the water, and a hurricane is a massive storm that comes off the water. So I would imagine that a group of Islanders, a group of people who live on an island, would be prepared for such a thing. However, I don't know how you would defeat a hurricane, a lot like how you would defeat a lightning storm. You know what? I'm going to go with this theme. I'm going to go with this theme of waiting as being a tactic of battle. And I think the Islanders will show some patience and wait out the storm that is the Hurricanes. Going with the Islanders on this one. And finally, we got them shifty Rangers, baby. They know how to get things done, and they're taking on the Capitals. And the last time the Capitals were Eagles, I used Eagles as their mascot because that's what's on their arm, and it was their logo for years, was just an eagle. So we're gonna go with Eagles versus shifty Rangers. And a Ranger, usually a step up from like just a regular park attendant or someone like that. They're shifty. They have their toolbox and they know how to fix things and get things done, and they usually have some sort of creepy old man story. So I'm gonna go with the creepy old man storyteller Rangers versus the Eagles. I figure they're going to figure out an eagle, going with the Rangers on this one. And that'll be it for the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Stick around and check out what's going to happen in the second round. And be sure to check back to see if I'm still in this home, because if you bet like me, you're bound to be broke at some point.